What's up, what's up, what's up, folks? This is the one, the only, TK himself, Tire Killer. How y'all doing out there? Excuse me. I just want to make this little video just to give it a shot. I guess it's about time to start making videos again. Just gotta get used to talking to myself and not somebody else. But there's probably going to be a lot of the uhs because, well, like I said, I'm newbie at this. So, anyway, these will get better. They will be more interesting than just a bunch of rambling, babbling crap. And I don't know what to start with. I don't know what to tell y'all. All know that I enjoy trucking. I enjoy life. And that's that. So, Tire Killer. How did Tire Killer come about? Well, that's what my dirt track buddies know me as. And my trucking buddies know me as Tire Killer. My biker friends, they know me as Shameless. Alright, that's a whole other story though. Tire Killer. When I first started dirt track racing, I grew up in the dirt tracks. All my buddies, my brother, myself, we grew up on the dirt track. And when it was time for me to have a car, make one for myself instead of always working on everybody else and letting them have all the fun, I took some time. Friends helped me out. I built me a car, got it on the track. Alright. Well, yes, I was new, rookie, not knowing what I was doing, not having a handle on the car. You know, it wasn't all the car's fault, but it wasn't all my fault. I mean, it was a collection of both of ours. Anyway, you know, they got these big tractor tires lining the tracks of a lot of dirt tracks if you've been to them. Anyway, lining the insides, the infield, and you know, not having a handle on the car or my driving skills, I go into a turn too fast or, you know, too hot, as they say, and I'd spin out. I'd inadvertently smack one of them damn tractor tires and knock the shit out of them. I mean, I put my car up on two wheels. I've stood it up on the back, you know, from hitting the tire head on, you know, standing up or clipping it from the side, like I said, putting it on two wheels. I only put it up on two wheels once. I put it up on the back wheels once. Usually I just knock shit out of the tire. And bounce me, kick me around a little bit. Anyway, at the end of the year, we would have a buddy of mine, his name was Trendle White. He'd have a party at his house, end of season party. And, you know, all of our friends, we were known as the Turn 2 gang. There's probably, I'd say 7 to 8 of us, whatever, that hung out, always parked in the same area down there in Turn 2, Devil's Bowl Speedway, south side of Dallas, Texas. Anyway, and at the end of the year, you know, Trindle and all the guys, they'd all pitch in, and we'd have a big ass party, you know, end of season party. And deal. You know, life goes on. Then I got up into Arkansas, Little Rock area, just outside of Little Rock area, and of course, dirt track is in my blood. If you know anything about Little Rock area, you know that right there on Highway 30, just before you come into Little Rock, is a dirt track called I-30 Speedway. They call it Dirty 30. It's a pretty cool little track, actually. And yeah, I started going there, started hanging out in the pits, got hooked up, got to know people. Next thing you know, I'm right back in it. Of course, I didn't have my own car now, but I was hooked up with guys, became buddies with them, and helping them work on their cars, and getting things. Sorry, my GPS is talking in my ear there. Not that I really use it, I just kind of use it to gauge time with. But anyway, in case something decides to pop up on my route that I don't know about, because for some reason people do not use these anymore. I mean, it's a rarity to find somebody in their truck that's got a radio, or even has it on if they got one. I don't get it. A truck without a radio, to me, I mean, it's a tool. It's like a carpenter going to work without a hammer or a tape measure. I mean, it just, mechanic going to work without a set of wrenches. I mean, it's a tool for the job. But hey, whatever, that's my opinion. So, back off of that. I get to Little Rock, and we get to doing the dirt track thing, and I'm helping buddies, whatnot, and I get hooked up with this one old boy, and I'm towing his car to the track for him every week now. Going over to his shop, because he owned a transmission shop. He was always working on Saturdays, and so I go over to his place. I go over to his shop, get his car ready. What we had done during the wake, what we had done during the week, and get the car loaded up and head to the track, and he'd meet me out there if he was working late, or usually he met me at the shop. But anyway, well, sometimes he wouldn't be going racing. He'd be doing something with his family, and he'd tell me, just take the car and go. You want to drive it, go take it. I ain't worried about it. The first time he's kind of hesitant. He's like, if you tear anything up, you're gonna have to fix it. Right? I get it. Cool, I understand. Well, then he found out that I could drive because I didn't tear it up, and I want to race with him when he let me take it out there. So he was excited. I was excited. So he didn't have no problem after that. Anyway, and then another buddy of mine, which was actually this other guy's cousin, him and I hooked up, and we did a lot of stuff, racing together. He had Super Street, and then also had a modified, if you know anything about dirt racing. And we'd take the modified out to this other track, the other side of Little Rock, on Friday nights. Then we'd take the Super Street stock, whatever you want to call it, out to I-30 on Saturday nights. So we done a lot of racing. Won a lot of races too. We worked on his cars, and I was over there all during the week, 2 or 3 times a week, working on the car, if we had to fix something, obviously it got fixed first. But usually it's just, nuts and bolts, checking over everything, making sure everything's still in alignment, scale the car, stuff like that.